This week we're doing Hymn of the Holy Spirit, and as always, we will look at different ways that you might sign certain things. So the first line starts with Holy Spirit, guide my vision. So for holy, and of course I will go more quickly through signs that we've done before. And so holy, you take your H and you can do a circle and then flat, or you can just come back here and do it like that. You can skip the circle if you want to. I usually do a little circle. And in a song, you usually have time for that, and I think it makes it prettier. For spirit, I've always done spirit like this, using your thumb and middle fingers like that, spirit. But you'll find people doing spirit either with the index finger or middle finger and coming out like that. And so some people do spirit that way. I'll be doing it this way. Okay. Guide my vision. So guide is the same as lead. Guide my vision. Help me see the way you see. Help me see. And I'm going to do this two ways, so you can literally do the English words. Help me see the way you see. Or you could do something like this. Help me see the same as you. So you can do something like that. Always Jesus, ever Jesus. Now, always and ever are the same sign. So in doing this song, you can do always Jesus and repeat ever Jesus. Or you can slow it down and say it once. So always Jesus, ever Jesus, where you just do it one time. So take your pick. Christ in all as Christ in me. So Christ, you can do the in or leave it out. In all, like Christ in me. Holy Spirit, guide my speaking. Holy Spirit, guide my speaking. Words of grace and truth abound. So I'm just using the sign for great for abound. So a lot of grace and truth. Words of grace and truth abound. Let my lips be filled with stories. Let, you can either do L's or flat hands. Let my lips be filled with stories of the mercy, and you can do mercy this way from God to you, directional mercy, that I've found. Or actually, that should be an F. Sorry, found. You're the light. You're the light. You're my path. I do path with P's, or you can just do the flat hand. Path. You're the shepherd of my soul. You're, for shepherd, until today, I'd only ever seen sheep person. But today I saw somebody online do sheep, and then they did the sign for taking care of or watching over person. So I'll just be doing sheep person. That's faster and easier. But, you know, if you were in a song where you had plenty of time, I mean, this is certainly nice to show that. So you're the shepherd of my soul. Now, some people do soul. If they do spirit like this, they might do soul the same way. But I differentiate soul, my own soul, like this, from spirit like that. Okay. All I am or you could literally do I am, but I'm going to be doing something like this. All I am, all I have. Holy Spirit, lead me on. Now you could just do lead me like that, or you could do the sign for continue for on, so lead me on. And you can change the order of that. You could say like continue to lead me, or you could say lead, continue me. So you could switch the order of that to suit you however you want. So I'll probably be doing lead me on like that, because we stick more to the English order for this congregational song. It's just easier for people to know that, hey, we're doing similar order to the words that we're singing rather than changing it up, because we're trying to sign the same as we, or at least close to the same as we sing congregationally. Okay, the next verse is Holy Spirit, guide my hearing. So Holy Spirit, guide my hearing. Wake my ears. You could do different things for wake my ears. I'm just going to do the traditional wake. Wake, even though it's your ears, not your eyes. Wake my ears to hear. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wake my ears to words you speak. In the thunder, you can do in or leave it out. This is thunder, thunder. In the stillness or peace or quiet, you could do peace, or you could just do quiet. Let your voice be clear to me. Let your voice be clear to me. And then this repeats, you're the light, you're my path, you're the shepherd of my soul. All I am, all I have. Holy Spirit, lead me on. You're the light, you're my path, you're the shepherd of my soul. All I am, all I have. Holy Spirit, lead me on. And then the last part is Holy Spirit, lead me onward, walking through the great unknown. Trusting, you touch here and you cling. Trusting, leaning, holding. There's different ways you can do holding. This is what I'm going to do. Holding, clinging, until the day you lead me. For home, you can either do home like that, or since it is talking about our heavenly home, you can do heaven like that, which is probably what I'll do. Lead me to heaven. You're the light, you're my path, you're the shepherd of my soul. All I am, all I have. Holy Spirit, lead me on. And then that repeats. So we've covered the song. So part B will be to music. See you there.